between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Yan Gomes is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 10.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Thames moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's a .375 hitter. He's also taken him deep 4 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Alonso comes into action sporting a slugging line above .650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 2-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Taylor will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Conforto stands at second with 2 gone. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 21 for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here now is Juan Soto as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Soto hits a little over the 270 mark. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Eric Thames, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Thames behind 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki has it, and he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Striding in, Ahmed Rosario, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
He's set, and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Men on third with two down. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Strasburg on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And the 2-1.
Ball, that's low.
Jeff McNeil would be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
McNeil is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Strasburg with a check at first. Back in standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that's over. 2-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Yan Gomes.
Go!
Now the pitch. 0-1. Here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
This is foul right side. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So striding forward now, Michael Taylor. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch on its way. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Cespedes, but this will land untouched. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses. That's ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bounce to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now. And next will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
The pitcher, Steven.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down. That's cool.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So stepping in, Trey Turner. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes, count.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. 1 away now in the Washington 3rd, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Juan Soto to the plate now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets,
All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
In now, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air now out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set, now the pitch. And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat, number
Boy,
6.
this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. Back up the middle. Towards second, Kendrick is there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Eric Thames.
Eric Thames.
First pitch on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Go.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now batting Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki.
Nope.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two 2-0, here it is.
No, inside.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
In there, 1-2 now.
I got to count 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nats leave a pair, still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Alonso.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0.